I'm live. I can't hear myself. So I don't know if I'm. Oh shit! I forgot. I was gonna go over how I quit smoking thing. Um, where the hell is it? Hang on a sec. You can't pause this. Shit. Um, okay. Let's see here. I don't know what I did with it. Actually, hang on a second now. No, it's not there. Let's check under here. No, it's not there. All right, where did it go? Where was that last? Oh, let's see. I'm thinking. You hear that noise? What was that noise? I think I shouldn't be doing this right now. Enough time. This is really bad timing. Okay. Okay, so this is a test, but at the same time, so I think what's going to happen here is it's going to record. Oh, I don't feel good all of a sudden. I don't know what happened. It's having a rough day. So okay, so I smoke 2.5 packs of Newports a day, every day. 2.5 packs of Newports a day, and I walked into my tobacco store. And said, dude, well, the guy knows me because I always go get my cigarettes there. And so I just said, dude, what's the situation here as far as these vape things go? I'm like, you know how much I smoke, and it started to get really bad. It was 2.5 packs a day, and I'm like, so what would you suggest for someone that smokes the brand that I smoke and as much as I do? What would you? If you had a friend who wanted to quit that was doing what I'm doing, what would you suggest? And it was interesting that I asked that question because this guy's like, that is interesting that you would ask me that. And I'm like, why? He's like, because I can guarantee you're going to quit smoking if you try what I want you to try. And I'm like, there's just no way. It's not possible. And I knew he was going to go with the vape thing. And I'm like, yeah. I tried that a couple years ago and it tasted like crap. And it was like in my throat. It just tasted horrible. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get hooked on that. There's no way. Or unhooked and rehooked or whatever you want to call it. But the bottom line is, it's controversial too because I was just talking to someone about this today. The problem is that kids are getting a hold of this stuff, and they don't need to be addicted to nicotine. Although I don't know that there's anything. I don't know what nicotine does to you. I have no idea. I don't know if it does anything. I know cigarettes do bad things to you. And 2.5 packs a day, which is like I said, that's where I was. Is pretty bad. I actually just saw the. Yeah. So anyway, I'll get back to where we were. I was at the tobacco store and I, said, yeah, what's the situation, dude? What would you recommend for a guy like me that smokes 2.5 packs of Newports a day? And he goes, I guarantee you'll quit. And now this guy is like a cigarette store corner, like, bodega type of, it is actually, it's in sort of a city type environment. So anyway, they're not, they're not the freest with their. You can talk them down for on stuff. You can't do that in the 7-Eleven. But you know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit different. It's more of a urban type of thing. So anyway, he unwraps this thing. It's it's a vape thing too. It's empty though because I used it all. Anyway, it flashes when the battery goes dead. These are like $15. He on the packaging on it is just real impressive. I mean, it's like this. It's just bizarre. It's triple safety packaged, and you can scan. Apparently, a lot of these are faked too, and that's you can get sick from that, from the fake ones, which is what that big scandal on these about vaping had to do with uh, counterfeit vapes. So anyway, this one isn't counterfeit because you can scan. It comes with a thing you can scan it, and I think they all do. If they don't come with the scanner, you want the one that comes with that you can scan. You can scan it and you can verify that it's legitimate. It's that serious. It's that big of a thing going on. If they sell it in these, yeah, in these kinky city stores, because you can't. They don't sell shit like this at 7-Eleven either. That's another thing. They don't have it there. You got to go to, for some reason, a kinky cigarette store where they sell like drug paraphernalia. That's where you can get these, or a vape store, which is I don't know. These places are all sort of crossing lines lately. So anyway, he opened this thing up and he goes, "Here, try this." I'm not kidding you. I was smoking 2.5 packs a day. I smoked like a psychopath for a long time. Yeah, I was at a cardiologist on Saturday, and he's like, "You're healthier than I am. There's nothing wrong with you. 30 years of smoking, or hasn't had an effect on your heart in a negative way. You're very lucky." Blah blah blah. I'm like, "All right, cool." Anyway, the guy handed me the thing. I tried it. Just like I would, a cigarette, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And the thing is, it's vape. The vape is even better than smoking, and that's what happened. I hit the thing, and I was like, "This is awesome." It's better than the experience that you have with cigarettes, and it doesn't, reek like whatever, and it's not giving you cancer. So the bottom line is, I think I have a suspicion that. So anyway, I ended up buying one because the bottom line is these disposable ones are 15, $20 piece. You can buy the rechargeable one like this for $40, and the juice that goes in this thing that makes it go, uh, these are like $16 a piece. So the bottom line is this: 2.5 packs a day at in Chicago. In Chicago, cigarettes are $14 a pack, which is right. So if you figure $14 times 2.5 equals $35 a day. Times 365 is 12,775. Oh no, yeah. So yeah, it's $35 a day. That's ridiculous. So about $1,000 a month. Okay, for cigarettes. That seems low. I did the math wrong. It's more like 15. I don't pay $14 anyway, but I mean I wouldn't. But anyway, yeah, it's a lot of money. It's like 1,500, 2,000, maybe three. I don't know. It's a ton. And this juice stuff costs $16. That's for the whole month. And this thing costs 40 or 50. I bought a decent one because I spent a fortune on it. I spent $2,000 a month. I'm trying to kick a $2,000 a month habit. I could spend $40 and I don't know, 16 or 15, whatever this juice is. I got two different ones for Newports. Newports are especially hard to quit because they're super, super addictive. Matter of fact, they're trying to make menthols illegal in the U.S. They're illegal in a lot of European countries for a reason. They're dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Anyway, you can get mint flavored this thing. This stuff's called Twist, and it's 50 milligrams of something. No, 30 milliliters, 50 milligrams per milliliter, and it's 30 milliliters for $16, something like that, 15, 16. Yeah, I mean the savings is just ridiculous. It's enough to purchase, whatever, man. Any kind of vehicle you've ever wanted, you can get if you quit smoking. So I mean, there's a huge benefit to this. It's just that, first of all, if you don't want to quit smoking, you're not going to even want to talk about it. So for me, I started talking about it because I knew that would be something I could practice doing that would head me in the right direction. And actually, I started praying about it too because I knew if I did that, it would definitely work. Because it always. This looks like I got a box of tampons sitting here, doesn't it? That's not what this is. I swear to God. All right, not that that would be a bad thing to have, but they're bandages. I hurt my foot. You know what? I bet you I'd get a lot of views if I did like a live wound that won't heal video. Hey, check out this wound I got. It won't heal. What do you think? People want to see, really weird shit like that for some reason. Anyway, this machine here is by a company called Smoke, SMOK. I don't get any money from them, but of course I don't. I don't even have any. I think I got like 200 viewers. Well, I think maybe I should try and be more of a participant in. No, I can't explain what that plastic shit is doing up there. That's for a different day. It's about quitting smoking. Anyway, this is what Smoke is the name of the company that makes this thing, and it's called the Novo X. Novo X. There's like a cheaper model too, but the Novo X comes with different colors on it, and I don't know. It's sort of a like shark skin effect. I don't know. It's kind of. It doesn't look extremely. This looks like you're some kind of freaking gangster if you're walking around with some shit like this. I mean, it just looks bizarre. It looks like you're up to something. Hey, how you doing? I got my thing here. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this company that makes the juice is called Twist, and this is mint. Now, another thing I would say too is that, especially if you smoke menthols, they also make a spearmint. Um, if you've smoked menthols, you want to buy all of them. Here's another one right here. This shit. It's called Salts. Salts. Man, this is a weird camera. Actually, this camera isn't that bad. But yeah, there's this one, and then this one is this one here. Can you see? Yeah, I can see it. Okay. If I can see it, then you can see it. Yeah. Twist. Oh shit! You know what else I got? Somebody gave me this freaking thing. Check this out. This is pretty cool. This is a smoke. Whatever. This is another one, but this is like the gangster one. This is the one that fills the whole room full of smoke and makes you look like, like you're gonna rob the joint. But I mean, someone gave it to me, but it comes with this thing. I mean, look at it. It's as big as my hand. And it's got a digital screen on it, and it takes these expensive ass batteries, and then it's got this hookah glass top that screws on. There's a hookah thing that screws on top of here. You got to press down to go up. Well, that's the battery side. There it is. It screws right in there. It looks like it would hold a mount for no. Anyway, yeah. So it screws in there. It's got some weird ass coloring on it. It looks just weird. It doesn't look. I guess it doesn't look that offensive. But yeah, the company's called SMOK, and all the vape stores have smoke stuff. And this thing's got this rubber shit on it. It's called a SCAR, SCAR -19 kit. I don't know what the hell that means, man. But IP67. What is that? What's an IP? Waterproof and dustproof and shockproof. It says waterproof and dustproof and shockproof. That's got to be something made in China, huh? Written that way. Manufactured in Shenzhen. Boy, there's a big shock. Yeah, so you can get one of these made by slave children in Shenzhen. Well, I guess everything's made by slave children in Shenzhen these days, right? That's got nothing to do with quitting smoking by using the vape. Bottom line is the vapes used to suck. They don't suck anymore. They're good. And this is some ghetto ass shit here, but it's awesome. These actually taste a little bit better than the $16 a month option. It's got. Here's the bottom line. It's a little more. It's easier to quit by using the disposable ones first because they're a little bit higher quality. Yeah, this costs more money, and it looks like I got my act together. The thing is, the smoke isn't hot, and it's not smoke. It's not smoke at all. It just isn't. It looks like smoke, and that's just the only thing that it's got in common with smoke is that it looks like it. It's vapor. So I don't know what the hell. It's like living in the Amazon or something. But you don't smoke it constantly. You just every once in a while you hit it. You can feel the nicotine in your system. I mean, you totally don't have to smoke cigarettes if you try. All you gotta do is try it. Try one of these vape things, one of the newer ones. Tell a guy at the vape store you want to quit smoking. What would you suggest? And if he's a total asshole, just go, okay, thanks. Say goodbye, bye bye, and you go to the next place until you get a human being. Because there's some psychopaths working in those places sometimes. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's how I quit smoking. 2.5 packs of Newports a day changed my life. It should have changed my life. I don't know. I don't feel like my life has changed, but I'm sure that's going to come any day now. Oh yeah, if you quit smoking, it's not for everybody. I mean, I get kind of nasty when I quit smoking because I've done it before. Although this I haven't been real nasty at all. Yeah, like I said in the beginning, this thing, these vape things. See, I should have held these up more. Fuck. All right, well, whatever. This is a test. No one's watching this. I'm doing this because I got sent this weird link to two guys smoking cigars, and they were doing a split screen, and they're using some website called StreamYard. So I just want to figure out how to do it. But I figured I'd give away my secret trick on how to quit smoking like that. I mean, I just quit I quit right there in front of the guy. And he walked out with the thing and never went back. It's not the way I smoke. There's no way that could happen unless it's an act of divine providence. Divine providence is where God turns a seemingly impossible situation into a positive, and through His grace and so forth, takes a bad situation, turns it into a good one. Anyway, it's sort of a miracle, basically, is what I'm saying. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Try that stuff out. That's all I gotta say. There's a bunch of different companies that make them. There's one called Escobar. Escobar, or something like that. The cartel. Yeah, it's got to do with the cartel. I don't know why but that's what it is. That's what it's called. Escobar's really good too. There's another one. Actually, Breeze and Escobar. So those are the only two I really kind of liked. I think there's one called Mr. Fog. I don't want like the big smoke, just the little. See, this is like this. This you can smoke like a cigarette. It looks like you're smoking a cigarette. It doesn't look ridiculous. So I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's it. We're gonna end it right there. If I can figure out how to shut this damn thing off. I know I forgot something. Your stream will stop immediately, and you will no longer be live. Okay.